First lesson, insect. Here you're either somebody or you're nobody, and you're already nobody. Sound familiar? I watched his expression shift from confusion to searching, then to recognition, and finally to utter horror. In 4 seconds, all his arrogance crumbled. Diego. Oh my God, Diego, it's you, he exclaimed, tears welling in his eyes. He began to babble about how what happened at school was just kids being kids, that he was stupid, and that he regretted it every single day. But I interrupted him, reminding him of the spit in his face and the humiliations. He pleaded for his family, for his 3-month-old daughter, promising to do anything for the job. I leaned back in my chair and watched him cry for 30 seconds of absolute silence. Then I pulled out an employment contract with his name printed on it. Rafael stopped crying, incredulous. Are you offering me the job? He asked. I replied that I was offering him something he never gave me. The chance to start over. I wasn't offering it out of revenge, not out of pity, but because the day I decided my pain was worth more than my character, that day Rafael would win and I would lose, and I refused to lose. However, just as I was about to sign, the human resources director rushed in and closed the door. She told me she had just received a call from Rafael's wife. The woman called, crying desperately. She had found my name on the interview papers and needed to warn me. She said that if she knew what Rafael did to her and her daughter, she wouldn't give him the time of day. She offered photos of her bruises as proof and gave me a final message. Ask Diego if Rafael has changed or if he's just changed victims. At that moment, I looked at the unsigned contract, at my father's eye patch, and at the door where Rafael was waiting in his new suit. His tears like crocodiles. I understood that mercy has its limits and that my decision now wasn't about the past, but about justice in the present. Diego's story of overcoming adversity could not end by feeding a monster who had simply transferred his cruelty from the school hallways to the walls of his home.